Well, hello there, folks. Today's video is all about how do you get over your fear of the camera. Oh my gosh, I need to deliver training online. Oh my gosh, I need to do a Facebook Live. Oh my gosh, I need to do an Instagram Reel. Oh my gosh, I need to do a Zoom session. Oh my gosh. What do I do? I'm scared of the camera. I'm scared of the camera. What do I do? I need to grow my business, but I'm scared of the camera, right? Now, I want to do this video because a lot of times when people are first starting out in social media or even delivering training online, they do have a fear of the camera, and that's totally normal. And I guess for me, I'm a little bit lucky in the sense that I had a little bit of a easier introduction into camera work because I had the honor and privilege of studying with some people that worked on TV, and I was able to do a couple of courses with them. I went through the student, I also crewed or volunteered for a couple of courses for shining on camera or doing well on camera or overcoming your fear of the camera, right? But what we need to appreciate these days, if you want to grow a business or if you want to deliver your message powerfully as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to be comfortable on camera, right? You have to get over yourself and you eventually need to be able to get your words out and speak to this thing called the camera. Now, there's a couple of things I want to share with you in order to be able to get over your fear, right? And definitely you can go and attend a 5 day course or a 10 day course or all that fun stuff, right? But in this video, I just want to give you one, two, three, four things that you can think about if you want to get over your fear and you need to do Facebook Lives or whatever it may be, and you're a little bit hesitant with your camera. All right, because the thing is, folks, when I did my very first Facebook Live, I was shitting myself. I was panicking, and my mentor was saying to me, "Do a live, do a live, do a live, do a live, do it." And he just wouldn't let up. And I'm like, "Okay, I'll do a live." Strangely enough, that one live actually got over 1,000 views, and I think it's still counting. And I think that live is called "Why Did I Leave Japan" or something crazy like that, right? But from that, I suddenly grew in a lot of confidence. I was able to speak to the camera quite easily. That was like my first major attempt. But anyway, coming back. So let's look at some tactics, right? So the first one that we want to think about is number one, you want to get to a point where you can speak to the camera and you think about the camera as if you are speaking to your best friend. How would you talk to your best friend? If you were just chilling out, you were just having a good time, you're just sharing from the heart, like what would it be like if this little thing, this like lens, that was your best friend? Name it, give it a name. Maybe it's a Mary, maybe it's a Bill, maybe it's Tom, maybe your best friend's Tom. I don't know, right? So maybe you just call it your best friend. And when you can associate positive feelings, positive images, positive imagination to that thing, then you start to feel a little bit more comfortable with it, right? You just go, man, cool, that's my best friend. I'm just going to have a chat to it, right? Now, so first one, number one, tip number one is imagine you're talking to your best friend, right? And if your best friend is there, best friend's not going to be too critical of you, right? Number two is if you are shooting videos and you are recording videos, my philosophy is one take only. Now, this is something I learned from Gary Vee. Whatever you think about him, I don't care. But Gary Vee taught me that essentially, authentic is attractive. Authentic is attractive. So the more of you that's showing up, the more people will be connected to you and go, huh, this person's being real, right? So ultimately, if it's too edited, people actually detracted from it, right? So essentially, if you can just go a one take kind of rule, it's like, I'm going to do one take. What happens. That's cool. And I'll upload and see what happens, right? And I've got a story when I did my very first YouTube video. I uploaded it and I was petrified again. Yeah, like uploaded it. And the first comment I got was, wow, thank you so much for sharing. I really needed to hear that. Right? And I was like, cool. I didn't expect a great comment. Cool. it reaffirmed my decision to do the video and upload the video there, right? So number one is treat it like your best friend. Give it a name if you want to. In my case, my best friend's name would be Ben. So second one is one shot wonder or one take wonder. You don't do any editing. Right? Next one, number three. If you are looking to build your confidence with recording video or the camera, scaffold it. Take a video of yourself for 30 seconds and just look at it. Just look at the camera for 30 seconds. Close it, delete it. All right, cool. And do it again for 1 minute. Hello, look at the camera. And then maybe say something for 10 seconds and then delete it. All right. Because what you can do is you can desensitize yourself to the fears, but you need to make the decision. Are you committed to actually owning video and owning the space there, right? So try it for 30 seconds, for a minute, then say something, then record it, and basically build your confidence up or your comfortability with the medium. And eventually you get to a stage where you can, push record and you can go for an entire 5 minutes or 10 minutes or even 11 minutes or 15 minutes, right? Or maybe you can even record a video for 30 minutes, right? So you scaffold yourself through it and you make the length of your videos a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, a little bit longer, right? Now, the extreme of that would be maybe you get drunk and you then record the video, right? But essentially, all we're looking to do is minimize the amount of self-consciousness that we have on camera, right? That's the entire process. And self-consciousness happens because we are too concerned about what people think about ourselves, right? But the oddness is that the more we show up as ourselves, the more people actually like us or the more people are attracted to our video content. Now, the next one is if you are delivering online training, one thing I will recommend that you do, strangely enough, is if you don't want to look at your audience, don't look at your audience. They won't even know that you're not looking at them. What I mean by that is you can actually grab something and you can actually put a file or a thing over people's faces so that you don't see them or you're not focused on them. And it takes the kind of distraction away, right? And that's something I do. Oops, I told you. So when I deliver training and we've got all these people attending the session, I don't even look at it. When do I look? I look straight at the camera and make sure that I'm looking at the lens because that is going to connect with the audience the most, right? And if you're constantly also on the flip side looking around, your audience is going to feel disconnected from you there, right? The last tip I will give you is effort, who cares? Effort, who cares? Now, F, it, who cares? Basically, screw it, who cares? What I mean by that is essentially anytime and every time I'm about to upload a video, there is a little voice in my head, little birdie says, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't upload that one, don't upload that one, don't you dare upload that one. And eventually I just go, screw it, I'll do it. Screw it, I'll do it, right? So you eventually adopt the attitude, I don't care anymore, I'm just going to upload it. And the strange thing is the videos that I think are going to do the worst actually get the most views and I get the most positive comments, right? So sometimes you always have to push past that little barrier and go, screw it, I'm going to do it. Screw it, I'm going to do it. Screw it, I'm going to upload that video, right? And just having that conscious habit of going, yeah, the voice of doubt is going to come up. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to push through it and upload it anyway. And that little voice comes up every time I'm about to push the go live button on a live video or a live video on YouTube or even turn on my Zoom and start a Zoom session, right? Screw it, just do it. Screw it, just push it. Screw it, just push it. Screw it, just do it, right? And know that, yes, if it goes terrible, you can delete it if you need to, right? But on that note, folks, I just wanted to go through these tips on how you can get over your fear of doing Facebook Live, Instagram Reels, if they're a thing. I'm not up to Instagram. Next, how you can get over your fear of pushing that start button on your Zoom training or running your very first online training as an entrepreneur or business person or even trainer and presenter. On that note, folks, hope you have from the video. As always, like, comment, share. Let's get the message out there and let's continue to transform the world, bring our positivity, and leave our lasting message and leave a great legacy. Thanks so much for watching, team, and we'll see you on the next one. This video was all about how to get over your fear of the camera and know that it is your best friend for growing your business or getting your message out there. And it is still your best friend.